Hey, hello there, it's Armando Lacerda here, and I want to go with you through another question I found on the user groups I belong to. In this particular case, the user group is hosted on Facebook, it's a Power BI user group, and the question is about how to display data organized by the weekday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, organized by weekday. But in my business case, I want that first weekday to be Tuesday, not to be Sunday or to be Monday, like most cases are and how Power BI works internally. But there is a DAX function for that already, right? But I want a custom one. I want my calendar, my week calendar to start on Tuesday. So every time you need custom behavior in Power BI, the general solution always goes through adding the data for reference in Power BI in the model. You create calculated columns. In this case here, I need two data. I need the name of the day of the week, which is not there in the table. I have to use a DAX for that. And I also need my ordering criteria, who's going to be the number one, number two, number three, number four, and so on. So let's see how we can implement that. Let's go into Power BI. Again, I'm using the sample data we find in Power BI documentation on docs.microsoft.com. I'm using the customer profitability sample, and I have already created here a empty canvas. And now let's throw some data in there. Let's get a fact in here, some measure. There is revenue data here, so let's filter by that. I'm gonna get this revenue by revenue budget, and I'm gonna add here into the value. So I got a bar there. So there we go. I got my bar in here. And just to look very close to what we saw on the question, I'm gonna add here industry on the legend for this guy. And now it looks pretty close, right? I got a bunch of splits in here. What I need now is the day of the week. I have the date, but I don't have the day of the week. So let's go ahead and create a new column. I'm gonna call this column here weekday. And I'm gonna use a DAX function called format, which is built in Power BI and has the ability to return the day, the date, the name of the day of the week a particular date refers to. So when I hit this guy here, I got my new column there, weekday, and I can just drag and drop that one in the axis, and there we go. I have my data set splitted on the visual by the day of the week. But this thing is sorted by the revenue, right? The highest value to the lowest value. That's not what I want. I want this thing to be sorted by the day of the week, weekday. And what Power BI does is it sorts it out again by the highest name, W, to the lowest one, F, so Friday is the last one. That's not what I want, and make this ascending will not fix the thing because it goes alphabetically through the names of the days of the week. So I need to add the second piece of missing data, which is the sorting number for each one of these days. So Power BI also has a DAX function for that. So I'm going to create a new column in here, and this new column is going to be day of the week for sort purpose. And I'm going to call this guy here, I'm going to use here the DAX function called the weekday. There we go. And I'm going to give here the date. And the second parameter is which one is the first day of the week. I have number one, first day is Sunday. Number two, first day is Monday. And number three is Monday, but starts with a 0. None of these options really work for me, but we have to choose one. So I'm gonna use here one and check out the result. Column added. And I'm gonna tell Power BI, hey Power BI, when I ask you to sort by weekday, I'm gonna select here the weekday column. When I ask you to sort by weekday, I don't want you to use the value on the weekday to do the sorting calculation, but I'm gonna tell Power BI using this button here on the ribbon called the sort by column. And I'm gonna tell Power BI, I want you to use this column here I've just created for sorting purpose. So I'm gonna click on this one here, and there we go. Now it's sorted on a regular week flow, right? So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and so on. So we are almost there. the next thing I gotta do is make sure that Tuesday is the first day of the week. So to accomplish this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the formula and I'm gonna change the formula a little bit, and I'm gonna tell Power BI, you know what? I want Tuesday to be the first one, so Tuesday is number 3. 3 minus 2, Tuesday is gonna be my number 1 day, right? It's gonna start right there from number 1. But what about Sunday and Monday? I need to shift Sunday and Monday to the end of my week, because it starts on Tuesday and must end on Monday. For that, I'm gonna go a little fancy here. Let's go ahead and add a little variable just for clarity. So weekday. And I'm gonna return the data based on a decision. So if the weekday is lower than 1, meaning is either Sunday or Monday, I need to shift that to the end of the week, the end of the flow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that value was just calculated, and I'm gonna add 7, so that will push it to the end of the week. Otherwise, just keep whatever value it found in there, which is 1 for Tuesday, 2 for Wednesday, and so far so on. So I'm gonna get that created. My column is already sorted by this particular column in here, so there we go. Mission accomplished. We start on Tuesday and it ends on Monday. And for that matter, I can choose any other day of the week. Like, let's say my business case is actually for Wednesday or Thursday. Let's say Thursday. So I'm gonna do -4. Oops, -4 for Thursday. So now my week starts on Thursday and ends on Wednesday. So that's how you do it. You create the custom data for reference, either for grouping by or for sorting order, whatever you need. You add the data that's missing, and you using Power BI for your criteria or filterings. All right. See you in the next question.